Okay, The Proposal. This is a movie starring Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. I heard pretty bad things about it. At first, I heard good things about it, but, I liked it better than Year One, and I thought it really did have some heart at it, at the center of it. You just kind of had to find your way to it. There's a lot of stupid perverted things in here that today romantic comedy feel they have to do, which they really don't because they find comedy in other ways with these stupid little things, but it kind of works out kind of well for this movie. Okay, then this movie is predictable from the start, but and the ending is very predictable, but the ride getting there is a lot of fun. That's the point of the movie, is because, it works with the cliche, I think. I think it does kind of go around with it. Not as well as Ghost Town. Ghost Town was predictable, not really. There was some parts I didn't see coming, but cliche movie, at some parts, but it really made it work. This movie makes it work, just not that well. Now, this movie relates to the same weekend last year. This movie relates to another movie last year that had a good male lead and a good female lead, and it competed with a movie that was a highly anticipated comedy and failed and, was pretty bad, and then this one just turned out to be average. What I'm talking about is Proposal kind of relates to last year's Get Smart. It was somewhat anticipated, but, it didn't really turn out all that well. It was just okay. And Year One was this year's Love Guru in the same weekend, and it just kind of, it reminds you of the same thing because it was highly anticipated, and it was actually pretty bad. Now, this movie is pretty funny. What I really liked was the ending credits. We've had a good year with funny ending credits and comedies, and I thought the ending credits were actually, I had more laughs during that than most of the movie. Now, the movie, it starts out pretty slow. I mean, it starts out predictable. I think, it gets pretty funny around the end, but, it's just slow. Now, Greg T. Nelson does a pretty good job here as Ryan Reynolds' father, but I'm not sure the relationship was really necessary because they could have found emotional appeal somewhere else with the reason they didn't really like Sandra Bullock. Then they had this social worker guy or not social worker, the marriage guy running around after them, trying to make sure that the marriage was real. And I thought he was pretty funny because he had kind of this tense feel to it. I think they could have worked it a lot better though with that whole thing. I think they could have delved into that more. So it's basically an enjoyable summer romantic comedy, and you could have fun with it. It's better, pretty good movie to see this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'll see you guys.